So chat, we now have the Lego scandal. And apparently this family traded in some Legos apparently to this company. I can't even remember the company's name. So chat, Bricks and Minifigs, they traded in some their like family savings worth of the Star Wars Legos that they've had to Bricks and Minifigs, and they end up essentially stealing it from them, not allowing them to get it back, not letting them get any of the money from it, essentially trying any way they can to keep the Legos. Now law enforcement's involved, and it's actually, this is crazy because it's going so deep to show how deeply corrupted American Fork Police Department is, and it's like actually insane to watch. At first I didn't understand this story. The deeper it goes, it just gets crazier and crazier. So let's get straight into this chat. The police has put out body cams of everything that's happened, but they've redacted a lot of the audio and a lot of the video that showed a lot of their corruption, and someone apparently has somehow gotten the footage and put it out. So chat, we're here to see that footage. Let's go, let's get straight into it.
Hacked into the American Fork Police Department and released all the footage unredacted of my interactions with them. So this is the original footage I got with the redacted, and this is the new unredacted footage. I'm lining them up, and I'm gonna keep only the redacted parts to see what they were actually saying.
What?
This ends today. I know, we're talking more.
Sadly, they weren't able to get the first 2 days where I was accused of having heroin on me, but the final 2 days, we were able to see a lot, actually. The footage starts with me going to Josh's house so I can serve him his legal court papers.
Yeah, he was actually trying to serve Josh legal paperwork. The state he is from, I believe that, I think it's California, he's required to show that he tried every possible way besides going to court. And they had to have a mediating conversation beforehand. And this was his attempt to do so. Ordered by the court for him to try and have a conversation about everything beforehand. And this is how I did.
Josh knows that if he goes to court with me, he's going to lose. So instead, a much easier option is he calls the police on me to prevent me from serving him.
His name is Ben Schneider. He's stalking my house. Will you come to my house, please, and come get them? I'm not going to have stalkers.
Are they there right now?
They're on the side of the house.
One of the dispatchers made a note here saying that you were gonna shoot someone.
I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop?
Yeah.
That's the people who own the Bricks, the Lego place that they tried to trade in?
Absolutely.
She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell.
That's Josh right there.
A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets
That's unbelievable, bro.
were in the store when Josh took it over.
Bro's just straight up lying, dog.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. I'm done.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
She is a process server and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers. They're fake.
He's trying to say that the papers are fake, bro. I didn't see it myself, obviously. Using context clues, they're probably not fake, bro.
Get the papers.
You okay if everything is over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake.
Can I see those papers?
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. I wish we could just send him an email. I wish we could just send him a phone call, or the court could send it to him, but this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government. He thinks if I just call the cops on me, he can get away with it, but we're showing him, like, we don't have to get away with this crime, so.
Okay. You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight.
I wouldn't trust that cop to give him the paperwork. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because what if they just end up missing somehow or something, bro? I don't know. Or what if he says he gave it to him and then he just took them? You never know, bro.
You okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just get
If
her?
you look at the papers, I've talked to the Kaiser Police Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not
You can see it in his face. This guy is terrified of getting served papers, bro.
accepting service from him.
Okay.
Absolutely not. It's fake.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine. You have that right?
Yeah.
Literally, all this police officer has to do is be like, you are served. And then he doesn't even have to accept them. He can literally just drop them. But as long as you say you are served, that counts as illegal serving. So why doesn't this cop just do that? Like, this whole thing could be solved
That's honestly so true, bro. That is so true.
in literally 3 seconds. Like, here, I'll time it. You've been served. Yeah, like literally 1.5 seconds in.
1.5 seconds, bro. He could have done that in 1.5 seconds. This whole thing could have been not even 2 seconds, bro.
This could be solved. This could literally be solved in 1.5 seconds. And this police officer is just purposely choosing to make this way more complicated than it has to be.
What are you wanting done today?
As much
Besides, obviously, talk to...
as much as you humanly possibly can.
I can screen charges. I'm open to screening charges through our attorney.
Yeah, instead of serving these court papers like the police officer promised me he would, this officer would rather screen all possible charges for me to see what random stuff they can make up about me.
I'm gonna go talk with him, give him his paper back.
The fact that they just blindly believe this guy and not, like, it's just insane to me.
Since you do not want this,
Can I
correct?
just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
Can I peek at it? Can I look at the paperwork without accepting it? And if I like what it says, I'll accept it. If not, throw it away. That's not how it works, buddy. That's not how this works.
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of
right,
a
never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no
Yes.
lawsuit anymore.
Okay. So
Oh, okay. Then it's fake.
anyway, I'm gonna give this back to him and trespasser.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think a process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber to serve papers in Utah?
Well, that's kind of how it works. That's how it works, bro.
Josh knows that if he gets served these papers, it's going to be really bad for him. And at this point, it seems like he's willing to make up any story he can to get us arrested before he gets served these papers.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now, Josh has just committed a felony, lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get
Bro just straight up lied? How is he not in jail, bro? This is like straight up evidence that he just lied, bro.
me arrested is super duper illegal.
He called the store a billion times, threatened the employees.
He does not want the paper. So
Does not want the papers?
What do you mean he doesn't want the paper, bro? You don't just get to say, nah, I don't want to be served court documents. That's not how it works, bro.
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay.
How are you a police officer and you've never seen something like that? You've never seen court documents, never seen paperwork, and you're a police officer, bro? Anyway.
Have a good race your day.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, process server's really gonna ride with the YouTuber. I mean, how stupid does he think I am? They have fake service papers. And the girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I gotta serve him these papers." Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's been harassing?" I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?"
You can see the guilt all over this man's face. He is not good at hiding himself.
I don't know what to do, man.
So, did you call the police again?
I just don't know what to do, man. I'm done with these guys.
Point proof.
We're ready and willing to arrest these individuals for Utah statutes for cyberbullying and digital stalking because they're using electronic means for communication and coordinating their stalking habits.
Oh, it's digital stalking, not stalking.
It's all of the above.
Okay, got it, yeah.
But because they're continuing to use additional tactics and other things like that, thinking that they're being cute and whatnot, can't continue. So somebody has to be arrested to show.
Think they're being cute. Blatantly so corrupt in all areas, chat. You can't hide stuff like this anymore, bro.
That they can't continue to do this.
Now we're just kind of wanting to know what you want done on this.
As much as we humanly possibly can.
He's going to submit, have a screen for charges with our prosecutors, right, with our city prosecutors.
He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server.
So
You can't.
He-
That's illegal.
Why not? In the state of Utah, to be a process server, all you have to do is be over the age of 18 years old. You got to be not affiliated with the case, and you can't be an attorney.
Exactly, bro. It doesn't get more simple than that.
And this girl meets all three. She is over 18 years old. I literally met her like 10 minutes before we showed up here, and she's not an attorney. So legally, in the state of Utah, this woman is a process server. And I already explained this to the police. So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over 18 years old. That qualifies as a process server.
okay. Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have
I
no
just
relationship. That's
barely
why she's
met
here.
her.
Yeah. That's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is she is the exact person that you were describing.
She is the exact person you're describing, bro. I like the wording. I mean, facts.
That's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server.
So for this girl to be impersonating a process server in the state of Utah, she must either be under 18, which the cops took her ID and verified she's not under 18.
Do you have an ID or anything like that on you?
She has to be related to this case, which Josh says he's never seen her before, so she can't be related to this case. Josh has verified that. And so the only option left is Josh must assume that she's an attorney. But if Josh has never heard of her before, how does he know she's an attorney? And spoiler, she's not an attorney. But so I don't know what Josh means when he says she's pretending to be a process server, because it seems like he's verified that she meets all the requirements to be a process server. So basically what Josh is saying is, even though she meets all these requirements, and I acknowledge she meets these requirements, she still doesn't meet these requirements.
Bro, facts.
Making no sense, Josh.
Impersonating an officer of the court, that carries it's pretty significant, you know, like
Yeah, you can't pretend to be a process server. Sorry. Yeah, you can't. That's got to be illegal.
And that's, like I say, he's getting combining charges.
It's a Class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process server in the state of Utah.
So right
I
now,
want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
right now,
I can't just go and pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people. That's illegal.
so these papers that he printed up.
Fake. Yes, 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Again, this is Ammon. I'm with the corporate office.
He's the CEO.
Oh, hi.
So what's happened
He's the CEO. Shut the fuck up, bro.
is we had a former franchisee. Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story and then went to this guy and said, hey, if I can harass these guys and if I can do some stuff and get some money out of them, will you pay me some of that money? And that's what they're trying to do, is the individual who actually owes the money left to the United States.
And now Eamon has just committed obstruction by lying to the police officers.
He created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her.
I didn't sign no agreement.
So the CEO himself has lied. This is how corrupt it is, chat. Just to protect someone's savings that they stole. Like, this is insane, bro.
I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement. I like how he can just lie to you guys. Just straight face. Oh, he owes me $200,000.
I'll check with
Whoa, that was insane.
the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through, and we'll go about it that way, okay?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
And after this phone call, I guess the police officers turned off the microphone on their body cam because I guess they really didn't want literally anyone to hear this. Even if someone gets a hold of the unredacted stuff, not even we now can get it to hear what these police officers are saying. But anyways, the police officer ends up going back to talk to Josh.
They're screening some charges, okay?
Yeah.
But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court, okay?
It's a real case. Who's it against?
It, against you, him versus you.
Ben Schneider? What an idiot.
So,
He's just racking up the charges, and we're working together.
So basically the consensus is we were all wrong here. However, let's just arrest Ben anyways.
That's what I'm saying. It's a real case, so they just proved that. So what are we even doing at this point? They know it's real.
Like, letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like, there's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like all of the different
Anything that they can do to get them in jail to stop this process from happening is exactly what they're going to do, chat. Keep that in mind.
things. Like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate, this is not okay.
I'm in agreement with you. Again, that's why
Bro, the camera's right on his feet, bro. Ugh.
we're kind of working through this right now.
Hello. For me. Okay.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now.
Really?
They arrested that man, Chad, for doing what he had to do. That's crazy.
I love you. I love you. Oh,
There we go.
I love you.
So,
Okay, I love you. I love you, American Ford Police Department.
So now let's get to the search warrant, where the cops raid my house because they heard that I was the one that stole the Legos from Brian. So I might have found out an answer of why this cop was so rough with me and threw my arm back. Before we enter the property, the cop warns all the other police officers to make sure we are not filming.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out.
Oh no, God forbid we gotta be held accountable for what we do on our job. Be fucking real, bro. Bro, at this point, what are we doing? This is insane, bro. The fact that they're scared of being held accountable is ridiculous.
So just be aware of that.
However, when we got raided, I instantly pressed the record button on my phone because I was terrified these police officers were going to do something and try and hide it from the public. But I guess the police officer sees that I'm filming, and once he sees I'm filming, I think he was like, as punishment for filming me, I'm going to bend your arm back upwards and injure you, is my guess of what happened.
Chat, check the cat, though. Chill, cat. That's me, though. I ain't gonna lie, that cat is me.
Because afterwards, he says this.
The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off, but...
The other kid had a GoPro. How many did you get? You got Ben?
We got 5 right now.
Including Ben Schneider?
Yes.
Sweet, that's good.
Next, we got some...
Including Ben Snyder. Sweet. That's good. Now that's targeted, bro. This is corrupt.
unredacted footage of me using the bathroom.
Like corrupt to the fullest extent. Look at him, chat. I'd make it as awkward as I could, bro. I'd make eye contact. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Another thing about this unredacted footage is we get to see the police's entire office building. We get to see their detective board of us. We get to see that they're actually a member of the Church of Scientology Sucks. All my old school fans will know this, but basically I made a religion called Scientology Sucks, and it legally got approved by the IRS, and Scientology Sucks worships a gold plunger as their god.
Wait, Chad, is that... I don't know anything about that, but that golden plunger on their desk, is that actually from this?
I even got it tattooed on my wrist right here. It's like a plunger cross on my wrist.
Bro's great.
I guess the American Fork Police Department is active members of the Church of Scientology Sucks because they literally put my god on their desk. So that's exciting.
We have a felony stalking case right now. Felonies. Everyone's facing felonies.
That's pretty serious shit.
It's super serious. I know that you've been told all of, oh, it's a fundraiser. This guy stole $200,000.
Yeah.
If that was the case, that guy would be in jail.
Yeah.
So
No,
let's use, we're going to use critical.
Anyways, we're going to fast forward a bunch. So this is basically a spoiler for episode 3, but basically this Bricks and Minifigs company has nonstop been making fake bomb threats, fake fire threats, fake murder threats in my name that I'm going to murder them. The only problem is obviously these are all fake threats. I would never do something like that, but...
Wait a minute. They're making fake ones to set him up? Bro, where are we in a society right now? This is terrifying.
The police think that these are real threats. So now the police from Los Angeles, from Utah, they're all working together now to catch me. Here's a phone call from just a few days ago of the Los Angeles police calling the Utah police of them scheming of a way to get me arrested for all these mystery threats that I've been making.
Paul, we got a complaint from a guy in Provo about this guy Schneider.
Okay.
And so it seems like I talked to the guys in Sandy police too, and then trying to get a hold of Provo police. So it seems like, yeah, Schneider's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Basically, so he called me and he's just like, this guy's crazy. He's like making threats against us, my employees, our business, etc., etc. It seems like this guy might live in LA, or his last known address is in LA. So I guess
This is like a manhunt.
just trying to track down like what you guys are.
Bro's on like a hit list by them. This is like actually scary, bro. Some scary stuff.
Doing, if anything? I know, like, at least I've been told that there's technically a couple open cases. This guy's already being charged in Utah by 3 different places. Like, what are we doing? Any idea where he actually is?
No idea.
Okay.
I know we had asked to hold him until we had further, but I'm guessing they just let him bond out. So.
Okay.
The only problem is I'm in a place the American police have no jurisdiction over, so they're never gonna catch me here.
Yeah, no American police in sight.
Good luck finding me. You are never gonna find me, police officers.
Hey, there we go, bro. At least bro's safe. Chat, I don't know how to feel about that, bro. That was like, this is corrupt on every level, chat, and it's only gonna get crazier, chat. I feel like we have to see how this plays out, though, bro. I will probably be updating my videos as this progresses, chat, because I don't usually cover stuff like this, but this is cool. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Thank you guys again for watching. Appreciate you guys. We are out today. Cool, different video today, you know. But thank you guys for watching. Hit that sub button. Thank you guys for joining the family. Like I said, I'm gonna leave their GoFundMe and this video in the description. So check that out, chat. Make sure you guys, if y'all are feeling that family, I'm gonna leave the GoFundMe for them that got stolen from. So chat, let's go. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go. We out of here.